Hello, hello, sir.
Hello. Hi.
Hello, sir.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay, and I hope you can see me as well.
Yes, sir, you are audible and visible.
Perfect. I believe this is the very first time we are meeting over here, isn't it?
Right, sir.
Okay, in that case, would you be kind enough to tell me who you are, what you do, where you're from, and how did you end up in English here, please?
Okay, sir. My name is Vishal Duhan. I come from Haryana. My hometown and working place is Haryana itself. And yeah, I work in railway department. And if I talk my educational background, I am graduated. Nowadays, I am learning this language. So I am here.
Okay, so is there any reason that you want to improve on your English, or is it just a hobby?
Okay. Sir, here are two solid reasons. Being a father, it's essential for my children's future. I'm here. And second, to make my life better, to make the better version of myself.
Perfect. Excellent. So, how many sessions have you had with English Yaari so far?
Okay. Sir, 15 sessions have completed and I have 72 session subscription. So around 20 sessions are remaining.
Okay, excellent. And how has been the experience so far?
Okay. Sir, in my opinion, it's going smoothly. I'm getting better day by day.
Excellent, excellent. And when you were taking sessions, have you been taking sessions with the same tutor for a long period of time, or are you alternating the tutors?
Okay. Sir, here are some tutors. I have talked with them say, only like 4 to 5 times,
Okay,
like with Rini Rose madam and with Hardeep sir. And here are some tutors. I have talked with them multiple times.
okay, excellent. Okay, Vishal, tell me, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay. Okay. Sir, I am working in many areas in my life. Like for my physique, I go to gym. So I see myself in another shape in my body. Like so for physical change, I am ready. And for communication skills, I want to be fluent here within some years. And 5 years, they are it's more than enough time for me. In 5 years, I am sure that I must speak well.
Got it.
And here are many things. I started reading books, and I started learning about stock market. So many things are going on in my life.
Okay, nice, nice. So, one quick question. What was the reason to choose me as your tutor for today? I mean, was this a completely random choice, or you wanted to talk to me for some specific reason?
No, sir, I was your what can I say? Your I visit your profile and I watched your video and your accent is some it's unique. You mentioned that you are from India and so you are here for you are representing our India, not only one state and one city or town.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate what your outputs over there. That's very nice of you to say that. Okay, good. Um, Perfect. So you said you've been doing your research on this one, stock market, and also you've been working out as well. So let's actually talk a bit about your workout regimen. Like, how do you work out? When you actually started to work out? What was the reason? What was the motivation to start working out?
Sir, I did not get your point. What are you asking? Can
Sure.
you repeat it this
We-
one?
Of course, of course. We will discuss a little bit about your workout regimen, right? About going to the gym and all. So, what was the reason? What was the motivation to go to the gym, and How long have you been practicing? How long have you been weight training?
Okay, almost 6 months ago, I have started my gym journey, and I read some books and I watched this many books summary. So this thought came in my mind that mental health and physical health both are important. So this year I took this area seriously.
Okay.
So
Okay. And
I took this bold step. Otherwise, before earlier, I used to work out at my room and in ground. And many times I thought that I should go to gym, but I hesitate many times.
perfect. So tell me about your workout. How do you work out? Do you do a bro split or do you work out in a specific way or do you do? What is your workout regimen? And what is your diet?
Okay, okay. Sir, whenever I start going to gym after that, I never ever have eaten junk food.
Okay.
So
Nice.
I'm curious about having food. So I try to eat homemade food and I want to add some products they have high protein. And my exercise is very day to day. Like one day I do specific chest workout, and next day like it's maybe bicep and tricep. Another day it's back, another day leg and shoulder. So
So it's a
5 to 6 day
bro
I do workout. Yes, sir. Sometime like one day in a week I do like mixed workout, one exercise from each body part.
Okay. Got it. Understood. Understood. Excellent. Right.
And sir, I can feel the difference in myself. Like after starting gym, it provided me a confidence, and every time I am full of positive energy.
Excellent. You told me you're a father of children. So can you tell me a bit more about your family, please?
Okay, sir. Including me, we are six in my family: my parents, wife, and two kids. And elder one is daughter. Daughter's age is 3 years, and son is 1 year old.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Both are very young.
Congratulations on your children.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So you said you've been lately observing a lot about stock markets, and I assume there's huge correction happening in the stock markets, right? Even after the Dhanteras, even after Diwali, even after the Muhurta trading, there has been a lot of correction happening in the market, right? The stock market. And similarly, the presidential elections from the US that has also been influencing the stock market. So tell me your observation. What was the reason? What was the motivation to look into stock market? What was the reason for you to go ahead with that? And what have you learned?
Okay. Sir, from New Year, I started learning about stock market and I created my portfolio and I started watching the stocks like on daily basis, on regular weekly basis. And I started observing the things like in March or April, that times Iran and Israel conflicted and it impacted the stock market badly. So every month I see the market's nature that these type of things these situations are not permanent and same like today's scenario it's not permanent, it's temporary, sir, and within some week or within some month it will get his pace back soon, pace back.
Do you believe in long-term investing or do you believe in trading, like swing trading or day trading, or do you believe
Okay.
in long-term
No, sir, no,
investment?
I do. Okay, I do only in equity for long term investment, and long
Okay.
term doesn't matter if it's for 20 or 50 years, but like I everyone should have fixed a target that I purchase this shares at this cost, like 100 rupees share, and whenever the price will increase, like 50 rupees, it's a like 50%, 100% increase. That time I will say I will sell my shares, and this, you have to stick on your ideas. Why did you purchase, and on which cost are you going to sell? So this thing I learned that doesn't matter say, after selling my shares, market sales price is increasing like 200, 300. Doesn't matter, sir. You should have your and don't invest your whole money in some shares. Divide your money. like at least 10% in each stock,
Right.
and invest in 10 companies. And don't observe each and every minute your portfolio. Why it's a 100 rupee increase, 100 rupees down, sir.
Okay. So,
It's a game of patience, sir.
absolutely. If you have been observing the market, you should know about LSID, right? LSID, the finance that has happened. I mean, recently there has been a 3 rupee stock. Then they actually had the review. It got into 3 crores, right? So the
Yes, sir.
values is really
I heard little bit about this news that in 2000, before 2011, that shares price was only 3 rupees, and right now I think it's 2.5 lakhs.
yeah.
But
Do
in
you know
between these
it is
times,
it
it
is
was
even trading more than MRF, the largest stock, the largest equity share
right, sir.
in India. So
Yes.
why do you think that happened?
Okay. Sir, I don't know. I heard that this share
Okay.
was not in the trading list before after
Okay. So
2011.
the
It was
reason
not in the
was
market.
it was
Okay,
actually
tell me.
trading at the yeah, it was actually trading at a lesser book price. The reason is nobody was buying, nobody was selling, right? IPOs always will be having a limited set of numbers, right? So nobody was selling because they know even if the company is gonna get delisted, even if they have to forfeit the shares, the company is bound to give them 5 lakh per shares. So they had this particular element, and that they were like nobody was selling, everybody is holding. And then of course for this particular reason the company was stuck, and then the SEBI actually did a entire restructuring, and they reviewed all the prices, and that is how it got up. Technically the value was always similar. Anyway, lately you must have seen some what was the reason for this correction, market correction in October? Of course, this was not only because of the war, it was not only because of the presidential election. What was one of the main reason the
Okay,
stock price kind of corrected or kind of went really low, even below 24,000? What happened?
okay. I heard that foreign investors they are selling their shares, and this is the reason. And
Okay,
retailers they are in fear, and they also selling their shares.
okay, fine. So I think we have been discussing. I've been asking you so many questions since the beginning of the session, right? I haven't even introduced myself, and also I think I
Yes,
owe
yes.
you an explanation. I think I owe you an explanation why I was asking you so many questions. Okay, so I'll do two things now. I'll give you an explanation why I was asking you so many questions, and also I'll give you a quick intro about myself. So the reason I was asking you so many questions was to understand two things, right? It doesn't matter where you work, which industry you are in, there is an element called listening. Yeah. I needed to understand what my learner is here for. I needed to understand your requirements, the need analysis. That was one particular aspect. That's the reason why I asked you what was your requirement here. And I think I understand that. Only if I understand your requirement, I'll be able to customize a plan so that you can, work your goal in a much accelerated fashion. One more thing, I just by knowing your requirements, that's not going to cut it. I'll also have to understand where do you stand in terms of your English at this point of time. So that means I will have to have a limited set of parameters. Based on that, I need to understand where you stand. So I don't know if you've observed this. I was alternating the pace of my speech. I was speaking fast at a point of time, then I slowed it down, and then I kind of found a middle ground where both of us can understand each other without much difficulty. Yeah, it was very intentional. So I set up 4 parameters. How well could you listen to me? How well could you process that information? And how sensible of an answer could you come back to me with in what amount of time? So these parameters would give me a clear understanding where you are at this point of time in terms of your language capacity. Okay, and I right now I know your requirements and I know where you stand, what are your pros and cons when it comes to your language. Okay, now I have a quick activity for you. Can I ask you? I mean, being in Haryana, you must have definitely driven to Delhi, right?
Right.
Okay. So what I want you to speak about right now, I want you to speak about the traffic in Delhi. Okay. On a Monday morning, if you're driving from Haryana to or Uttarakhand to Delhi or anywhere, the new highway, even if the highway, I want you to actually go ahead and tell me what you will experience if you're stuck in the traffic. But before that, I promised I'll give you an intro. I'll give you my intro now. Okay. After that, we'll speak about that. So, my name is Amal, as you can already see. I don't know how much you know about me, but I'm a medical doctor by profession, so it's Dr. Amal Mohan for you. Other than being a doctor, I also happen to be an educator, as you can see right over here. And I also tend to be a little bit of an entrepreneur. I have been consulting several edtech platforms in the sales and operations aspect. Also, I do academic counseling, career counseling, and psychological counseling. Yeah, I've tried my luck in the creative industry as well. That I have tried acting, directing, writing, and also voice acting. Those are things that I've done, and I have been associated with this platform for about 2 years right now. I joined in 2023, I guess, in early 2023, Jan 1st, 2023. And I'm speaking to you from the city of Trivandrum, Kerala. That is where I'm originally born and brought up in. That is my space. Yeah, and I'm 25 years of age. That's all about me. Okay. Now, any questions?
No, sir. It's clear.
Okay. So you can take a minute to prepare. One condition and one condition only. I want you to speak for at least 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. You can
Okay,
make
sir.
errors, you can make mistakes. That's all fine. There is no issue. I just wanted to speak for 2 or 3 minutes. The topic is the traffic and your experience in Delhi. Okay. Traffic experience.
Okay,
You
sir.
can start when you're ready.
Okay, sir. Delhi is close to my hometown, and I often go there. And earlier, I used to go there by bus, by Haryana Roadways buses. And that time, I didn't face any bad experience there. But once I traveled in Delhi bus, Delhi government's bus, DTC. So they take more than 2 hours in 5 to 6 kilometers journey. So that was the worst experience in my life. And after some years, like 4 to 5 years back, I had chance to visit it again there, and I visited Delhi by metro. And this time the scenario was totally different. I enjoyed by traveling by metro, and it's unique for me. There are lifts, and there are many things, electric stairs, and it's a time saving, and they charge only normal prices, normal fare. It's not too much expensive. It and it can reduce the traffic in Delhi. This is the pro. The metro is the solution in Delhi. Otherwise, if you have personal vehicle by bus, and you get stuck. But through the help of metro, you can go anywhere in metro in Delhi. And metro price is fixed, like maximum 60 rupee for one route. You can go here to there, like from one direction to another, like starting to end point in 60 rupees. So it's a good solution. Many students, many employees, many girls, many women, they are going here to there for their job, study by metro. So it's a solution. And in Delhi, like everyone in every house, they have their own vehicle. So it's people's sole responsibility to use government vehicle. If they reduce the use of their vehicle, so it can solve this problem, traffic problem. But everyone have their own car, like one person sitting in car and 5%, and in bus here are 100%. So it might be better they use government vehicle. And the thing is, okay.
Okay. So we have been speaking for about 19 minutes now, right? So tell me, how will you rate yourself? How do you think you spoke in today's session? What is your feedback?
Okay, sir, in starting, I forget about my pace, and I speak where I followed the pace. I was in flow, and I spoke too much fast, which was not necessary. So it's first thing, and like talking to you, I did not think about tenses, modals, conjunction. I just spoke. So it's the second thing.
Okay. So can I give you a quick feedback based on how you spoke today?
Yes, sir, please.
Okay.
What did you
So
object?
I'm gonna start with the biggest pros that I've noticed about you. The biggest pro. is that you know what you want. Like you're a sorted person. You have this concepts, you have this idea, you know what you want to get and at what point of time you want it. So that clarity is very ratifying. And of course, you had this very warm smile and this very humble nature. From the beginning of the session, you were ready to, have a discussion. You were ready. You were very open. You were very welcoming. So, and that too, I'm a complete stranger to you. So it was very nice of you to do that. Thank you so much. It really helped me understand where you stand at this point of time. Okay. There was no resistance. You were actually more or less confident to speak to me so that you can actually establish where you stand so that I can actually help you out. So those are the biggest pros that I've noticed. Now, when it comes to improvement, of course, we will have to. I mean, even my first language is not English,
I have.
so there is scope for improvement for me, and also there is scope for improvement for you. And the primary reason I believe that you're struggling with your English is the environment of English. I believe if you're taking sessions with English Yaari, that 25 minutes is the only space where you get to speak and write English. I mean, maybe you are reading it sometime, but still, I believe this needs to be a more structured version. You need a plan. Just like you have your workout plan, right? You have the bro split, right? Similarly, I think we need a plan for you. So that is what I'm about to give you right now. I'm going to give you a plan. I'm not going to give you, this inch by inch grammar correction because that is what you're here for. You're here for a complete cumulative approach, and that's what I'm about to give you. I need 60 minutes of your time every single day for the next 28 days. Okay, 60 minutes split into different parts. Okay, and by the end of 28 days, as long as you stay consistent and committed towards this, you'll be surprised by the results. Okay, I need you to do four activities, just four activities on a daily basis. So, the first activity is something that you're already doing. I want you to invest 25 minutes with any tutor of your choice in English Yaari. Okay? The only purpose is simply speak, just to get your flow in motion. That's it. That's all. 25 minutes with any tutor in English, Shari. And then I want you to spend 25 minutes just before you sleep. Okay? It's like taking a medication. It should be the very last thing you should be doing in the night, just before your sleep. I want you to, you can go to YouTube and watch it, but if you have access to any medium, I want you to watch a free series, English series, but it should be a native English series. If you want a recommendation, I'd recommend Friends. Okay, Friends, Friends. One episode is going to last 25 minutes, and I want you to watch one episode just before you sleep. Okay, one episode. Now, that is going to be a total of 50 minutes, right? 25 with English Shari, 25 over there. Then when you wake up, and simply go to sleep after that. When you wake up, I want you to invest 1 minute and 1 minute only. Okay? And that 1 minute should be invested in front of your mirror. I want you to go in front of the mirror. I want you to speak to yourself for 1 minute only about your activities of the day, like what you're going to do that particular day or what is your schedule for the day. Just 1 minute and 1 minute's enough. So total we have spent 51 minutes now. There is 9 minutes left. So for that 9 minutes, what I want you to do, I want you to choose any book of your choice. Any book. Okay, it doesn't even have to be English, but if it's English, it is better for you. What I want you to do, I want you to go ahead and read 1 or 2 pages. If best, 3 pages. That's it. Once you complete 2 or 3 pages, close the book, keep it aside. Then I wanted to grab a small piece of paper and make some pointers, write some sentences, what you have understood from that 2 pages or 3 pages that you've read. Okay? Do this continuously for the next 28 days. This is going to be a one stop solution for getting a great deal of vocabulary in the right form of tenses with idioms, proverbs, phrases, slang, accent, even pronunciation and enunciation. Those were the areas you needed a little improvement on. And also, I've created an environment where you get to speak, listen, write, and read English on a daily basis. This is my plan for you. One final question. How do you think this session was helpful? What do you think about it?
Yes, sir, it's very helpful for me. And I will start, I will definitely start doing this thing. Like every day I do speaking and listening. It's common for me. But you told me one unique point in the like in morning, like in 1 minute, I have to summarize my whole day's routine. Today I will do this thing, I will go there, and I have waken up. I will brush my teeth, I will have food, and so I will revise, summarize my day plan. And
Yeah.
it's like reading books. Some person also suggested me that you should start reading newspaper and anything, magazine or book you can start. But writing in summary, so I think it can create a difference.
Yes, it will. Definitely will. And please do make a, what can I say? Please do stick to the plan. I want you to make sure that you are sticking to this idea, and you will be surprised by the result that you'll be getting in a 28-day cycle. Okay.
Definitely, sir. Definitely, sir. Thank you
Perfect.
so
Thank
much,
you so
sir,
much for meeting
for
me
your
today.
precious
Take
time.
care. Have a good night. Bye
Yes,
bye.
yes, sir. Nice to meet you, sir. Good night.
Nice to meet you too. Good night. Bye bye.